Chotwani, Sip Shunya Sangam, Sip Vinita, Sip Raju, Sip Sudeep, Sip Samatma, Sip Paratiyama, Sip Bliss, Sip Pankaj, Sip Ashok Nichani, Sip Tanu, Rutanu, Sip Rekha, Sip Vatkulanand, Sip Rohit, Sip Bliko. And anybody else in the call? Welcome to this session. And today, Administrator, the session today is how to be a monk. Very, very important. Absolutely important session, SPC. So it is very important for us to question and answer if you want to get to this level of monkhood, peaceful, happiness, bliss, purpose, God, nirvana, moksha, everything is in today's session. So who's going to ask, who's going to be the spiritual champion? Who's going to break the ice on what we are calling how to be a monk? Yes, I'm waiting for the spiritual champion.
Be a master of your mind.
Be a master of your mind. So that's Buddh, Dasi Buddh. How do you become a master of your mind? How do you do it?
And control your desires.
Control your desire, no desire. Okay. So you're saying what to do, but are you telling us how to do it? Give us a practical example how you do it.
I'm trying.
Trying. And how much are you succeeding?
Well, 85–90%.
Okay. So see what we are trying to do in today's call. We are trying to get to the level of how to be a monk. Dasi said, master the mind, no desire. But how does Buddharani become Buddha? Huh? How does Buddharani become Buddha? That is the challenge. Let us hear our Shair Rajesh. Let us see whether he is going to give us something very meaningful. Shair, bataiye.
Sir, I think we discussed earlier also that I told man ka key jiske paas hai. He can control that man key by cutting its tail. And that's where that yelling and yearning of the mind can be taken out, and then you can become from monkey to monk.
So you are saying monkey key. You are giving your own analogy. So ye monkey key kya hai? Explain to me, please. ये मन की ये चाबी आप बोल रहे हैं मन की चाबी की मन की. That's what you're saying, right? ये क्या है ये की? बताओ कहाँ? I want the key. Please get the.
When you use your intellect, and the mind is silent, there are no thoughts, and you know how to discriminate. So then the mind is working as per your desires, not
so Rajesh,
your working.
Do me a favor, Rajesh.
Yes,
please today just be a little bit more helpful to me. I want to help people become a monk. Today because tomorrow there's no call. So before I take a break of a call for one day, I'm on the way to Switzerland tomorrow, so there's no call. But today, before I leave you all for a one-day holiday and come back to you on the next Thursday we're back, tell me how to actually take this key. I'm telling you, I must have been troubled in the last many months. It has taken me a lot to become a master of the mind. I can tell you I am a master of the mind. I can tell you Pakka I am master of the mind. But I want to help you. Because the mind, it sits on the head. It's called in British, it's called tabla. In India, it's called tabla. So this mind comes and plays drums on your head. Oh, lot of noise. And Rajesh is saying very good. He's saying monkey. You have to have a monkey. The monkey, but if you cut the key, it's man. Man is left. So how to cut the man?
Then if you have the key, that the monkey becomes monk. The monkey mind becomes a monk. There's a beautiful thing which Patanjali says, It's called
So you tell me, please tell me how to do it.
chitta-vritti, the modifications that are happening in your mind. You should cut it with your intellect.
No, I'm giving you some more time. I want you to think and tell this group like a master how to do it. Till then, I'm asking Nichani. Ashok Nichani, then Bliss, then Rohit, then Bliko. No, I want to help. I'm very clear. I'm committed. You know, they say, are you committed? The commitment is a big deal. It's not just saying I'm committed. I am committed to help you to be a monk. So come on, Ashok Nichani.
Shom Sarji.
Bolo Ashok.
Sarji, you have to first of all kill the mind.
Good. How, Ashok?
Cut the EY, ever yelling.
Good.
Kill the mind.
How to do, Ashok?
You have to kick it out and lock the door. And you have to be in conscience. You have to take full concentration to be in consciousness.
How? What you're saying is absolutely right. The people in this call want to know how.
By using your concentration, you should not be on the outward world desires. You should go inward.
Today we will come to know who's the master in this call. I'm telling you, today we will come to know. Today we will come to know who has practically been able to master the mind. Ashok Nichani, I am telling you, you know what I have learned in the last few days, Ashok? The one who conquers the mind is greater than the one who conquers the world. I'm admitting, I'm putting my hand up. If you can conquer the mind, you are better than Alexander the Great. You are better than the Prime Minister. You are better than a scientist. You are better than, if you can conquer your mind, you have conquered the world. Tell me how.
Sarji, one example.
Yes.
One monastery wanted a good monk. So they asked a very good monk to send some disciples so that they can choose and keep one monk over there. So that monk sends, for example, 3 disciples to that place. On the way, it is quite far away, and the way it is quite far, the 3 monks walk. They say, what we are doing here, we'll have to do there. Why should we go there? So on the way, one monk gets distracted by some music or something. He's very interested in that. So he leaves there, both of them, and he says, "Arey, you both carry on. I'm going here. I want to enjoy this life." They go they leave that person. They go still further. Another person, he sees a beautiful lady. He becomes very distinct after her. So he goes after, he says the other person to, you go there. We are not coming. So both of them leave, and the third person who's not distracted by this outside desires or anything, he's in concentration that he has to reach there and do his duty. He is selected over there.
So Ashok, good story. Tell me how to do that. Suppose you are the one who gets caught by the beautiful girl, or you are the one who gets caught in the way by attractions. Then you will not reach the destination. Today, you tell me, don't tell me the story of how people get caught on the way. You tell me how to reach the destination.
Concentration, Sarji.
Ashok, if it was so easy, no, Ashok, then everybody in this group would be concentration, everybody would be monk. Okay, let me stop for 1 minute, and let me ask here.
Yes.
Let me ask. We are going to go next is Bliss and Rohit and Bliko. Before I go Bliss, Rohit and Bliko, before that, who in this group will raise your hand and say, I'm a monk? I want to test you. Who's a monk in this group? Who has mastered the mind? You're only in yoga. You have no desires. And you've overcome karma. Karma. Anybody? So what I'm trying to make you understand, it's not a joke. Correct? It's not a joke to be a monk. And somebody who just says I'm a monk and it actually is a monkey. Because just to say I'm a monk, so I have to test you. I have to test you if you have the ability. And today we are going to learn. Today we are going to learn how to be a monk. So in the next 5 minutes, I want to start explaining to you what I think you need to do to be a monk. Blitz.
Hi, Shwam dear. Shwam
Yes,
everyone.
Shivam. Tell me.
I think to become a monk, we have to accept and surrender everything.
So,
You have to calm.
my dear,
Yeah.
if you accept and surrender, you become a monk. Everybody is ready to do it. Everybody ready to accept and surrender. How can you become monk if you accept and surrender, my dear Blaze?
Because if you accept and surrender, everything is calm and peace,
But what?
and you don't have compulsive thought because
No.
you think.
When you accept and surrender, the thought will still come. The thought will not stop.
Why? But maybe.
No. So I'm just telling you the thought. Don't think the thought will stop. No way. No way.
But we have to know, follow the thought.
So how do you do it? That's right. You're right. How?
When it's always yearning for something, I don't want this.
But it keeps on. The thought will keep on troubling you. The thought will keep on coming, keep on coming, keep on coming, keep on coming.
No, sometimes the thought change and author come.
Let's check with Bliko, Rohit, and Ashok. Good effort, my dear Bliss. Bliko.
Rohit is first.
Rohit. Okay, Rohit.
Okay, Shivam, Guruji, Shivam also.
Sure. Yes, sir.
Yeah, to become a monk, like it is already said that we need to cut the mind. But then the difference between monk and a normal person is that monk is somebody who practices detachment. So I mean, if we stop identifying ourselves with people, situation, and things, we can become a monk.
So, have you tried?
Yeah, I try to do that.
So, do you live like a monk? Have you mastered the?
No, I've not mastered. But I am on the way.
See, what I want you all to know, Rohit, tell me if you're on the way, how you're doing it. How are you able to be a monk? You're on the way. Tell me how. Because do you agree with me that the thoughts trouble you every day? You agree or disagree?
Yeah. So the thoughts trouble us every day, but if we practice detachment, because we are not the mind and we are not the body.
Will the thoughts stop coming?
No, let it not stop. I don't stop. I don't stop the thoughts, but I just witness them as it is separate from me. So I like. I am just.
Then have you become a
just a seer of the thoughts, seer of what's happening.
What you say is technically beautiful.
Yeah. So, but like I said, I'm not mastered. I'm not mastered. Yeah. But I try to practice this as a detachment. Is that if I mean by practicing that I'm not the body, mind, and ego. Like Neti Neti Tattvamasi, Shivoham, and so there are different ways to also cut the mind also. So like Namaswaran is one of the ways. Like watching your breath is one of the ways. So you keep on changing and you keep your mind busy when it is empty, when you're not doing any useful work, you can keep your mind busy with this kind of things.
I wish it's possible. I wish it was so easy for people to just do oh Shivoham, 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 Shivoham. Then thoughts come, then thoughts come, then thoughts come, then thoughts come.
So that is why Namasmaran is something people usually do Nama Japa. And so Nama Japa and Namasmaran are two different things.
No, correct. But the moment you are getting back to the normal world, you are attacked.
But when you know that you are not you,
you know it's not enough. When you realize it, then.
So then when you know you are not you, so you have to keep practicing. Is what I feel. Yeah.
When you realize it, you will not use the word you know.
Correct.
First thing I'm telling you. Because
who
made you tell the word when you know? Who made you tell that?
Because this is just a theoretical knowledge which I'm trying to practice. Yeah.
Who told you? Who told you this word no?
Sorry, what is that question?
You said when you know you are not the body and mind. Who brought this word no to your lips?
Sip.
No, the mind.
The mind. Sorry, the mind, yes.
If you were in consciousness, you would not use the word no. If you were in consciousness, you would say if when you realize. Because in consciousness, that word no will not come at all. Okay, right. Good. I mean, good efforts. I'm not discouraging you. I hope you understand. Please don't take it as I'm discouraging you. I'm trying to perfect you all. I'm trying to help you all to be perfect in this journey. Bliko and Ashok Chotwani.
Shivoham, everybody. Actually, the answer is there in your question, where you wrote master of mind, only in yoga, no desire and karma transcended. But the method is not that easy. We need to, be flipped from conscious mind to consciousness all the time, and the mind will always appear. That is very difficult to control, and you try to control, it will never control because that it comes uninvited. So I want to share one quote. I like it. So a quote goes like this: self-discipline begins with the mastery of thought. If you don't control what you think, you can't control what you do. Or you can say you are not aware of what you are thinking, you are not aware what you will do or what you are doing, because the things will go on mind mode, and mind mode you have no control. So flipping from consciousness all the time, that is what I am doing, practicing, and somehow I'm getting in a track so that I don't drag with the mind.
So beautiful. See, Bliko is the first master who was saying the answer is already given in today's message. The answer is not far away. The answer is already there. How to be a monk, M-O-N-K. Bliko says it's there, master of mind, but Bliko says, I don't know how. So Bliko got 2 points. One, Bliko says the answer is right in front of our eyes, but 2, how to do it. Point number 1, how to be the master of the mind. 2, how to be only in yoga. And Bliko, end of the call, you will give me the answer. And 3, how to have no desire. And 4, how to transcend karma. So Bliko, you know all the answers. I don't need to give you the answers. Get back into consciousness and you will give me the answers by the end of the call. Ashok Chotwani.
Shivoham, sir. Sir, to be a monk, we should start sincerely a quest. We should first start a quest to be a monk. After that, we should discriminate the rights and wrongs. For that, we require guidance of Guru. Guru will remove our ignorance, and then we can control our senses. And we can tame the mind. and we letting go the ego, and we realize the truth, and always realize that SIP is everything, then we can become a monk, sir.
Beautiful. I like your answer. Your answer is very sincere. But Ashok, today we want a practical method. What you're saying, Ashok, very good. Absolutely. I don't disagree, Ashok. Step by step, what you have told is very correct and very good. But Ashok, simple words. How to be a monk?
Always we should be in consciousness, sir.
Good. Then what else? Very good.
Yeah. Then we have some discriminate power.
Ah, very good. How do you do it, Ashok? How do you do that? Tell me.
Yeah. We will discriminate what is right and what is wrong, sir.
How? How do you discriminate? You are right.
We will use, we will use our intellect, sir.
Beautiful. Beautiful. When will you use the intellect? Tell me, when can you use the intellect?
When our mind disturbs us, sir.
When the mind?
Disturb us.
No, the mind disturbs, how can you use intellect?
Yeah. No. When unwanted thoughts comes in our mind, we will discriminate through intellect, sir.
No. Cannot do like that. The moment unwanted mind thoughts come to your mind, then you cannot discriminate, because then the mind is in command. So sir, how do you discriminate?
Through consciousness, sir. If we are in consciousness.
Good. In consciousness, what will happen?
We will still the mind, sir.
Correct. So you gave a wrong answer. You told in consciousness, unwanted thoughts will come. Ashok Chotwani, when you are in consciousness, unwanted thoughts will not come.
Yeah. Okay, sir.
Are you agreeing with me?
Yeah, 100% agree, sir.
Now tell me. Now when you're in, see what happens, Ashok Chotwani and the rest of the group, let's understand. I am sitting like this. Okay, just imagine I'm sitting like this. What happens? Ding, ding, dana, ding, tak, ding, ding, dana, ding, tak. Ding, ding, dana, ding, tak. What's coming? This is thought is coming, 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 thought. I'm finished. I have to stop this thought coming. I have to be still. When I'm still in that consciousness, the intellect is activated. When the intellect is activated, the thoughts don't come. You have to create a situation where you are a master of mind. Master of mind means only one situation. Don't think. You will tell me, how is it possible not to think? When the thought comes, thought is coming, push it out, thought is coming, push it out, thought is coming, push it out, thought is coming, push. You know what we do when the thought comes? We tell the thought, will you have Pepsi or will you have Coke? What will you have? Come on, thought. Come on, join me for a cup of chai. Huh? Will you have coffee, my dear thought? If you don't let the thought come, it will not come. But are we disciplined? Who is the one who does not let the thought come? It's a monk. The monk is a master of the mind. When the thought comes, the monk will push it out. If the thought comes, the monk will push it out. The thought comes, monk will push it out. It needs a lot of practice. You have to, it's just like in the gym. You know, the gym, you build muscles. You build muscles, you need to build mental muscles. You need to build intellectual muscles. You need to build consciousness muscles.
Yes, sir.
Can a weak person, you call a weak person and tell him to lift weights? Can he lift? Who has been to the gym? Can they lift weights? No, they cannot lift weights because they have no muscle. We have to build the muscle. We have to master the mind. When you master the mind and you're in consciousness, when you master the mind and the intellect is in consciousness, you can be in yoga, only in yoga. Then when you master the mind and you're in consciousness and yoga, you don't desire because you realize nothing is mine. This takes you to the next level. you do not continue craving and craving and craving, because you're a master. It all comes, the key to the point is this: developing consciousness muscle. Developing. So what does it mean? You have to be very tough. The third and the fourth point, no desires and no karma, will come automatically. Today, do I have any desires? Today, do I have any desires? I have no desires. Why I have no desires? Because I have been able to be in that state of Satchidanand where I say, what is the point? Because desires are only, desire will never quench your thirst. They will only make you burst. One desire will take the next desire, will take you to next desire, will take you to next desire, and you will be disappointed. The ones who is creating this desire? The mind. And you're master of the mind, then there's no desire. When there's no thought and there's no desire, then what are you doing? Then you are in yoga. And when you are in yoga, then you realize, मैं क्या हूँ कुछ भी नहीं, सब कुछ तुम ही हो प्रभु, तुम बिन मैं क्या कुछ भी ना. You realize I am nothing. Huh? You realize, yeah. So, but what is the key? I know you have still not got the key. What is the key? How to be a monk? What is the key? I'm still waiting for you all. You have to take home this message today. Rumataji, how to be a monk? Key. Rumataji, bataiye.
Guruji, pranam Guruji, Shivoham.
Bataiye.
Guruji, always remain in Satchitanand.
Kaisa?
By becoming yoga, by passing from one stage of yoga to another. Sometimes we can read books, then no thought will come. We will listen to your bhajans, no thought will come. Like this, if we move from one type of yoga to another type of yoga, we will automatically be in Satchitanand.
Beautiful. Good answer. Rumataji has given us a good answer. One method of being a monk is one method of being a monk. She's given a good answer. Please listen to Rumataji with all respect. One method of being a monk is M-O. Only in yoga. Only in yoga. Rumataji says, Dhyana yoga to Bhakti yoga to Karma yoga to Jnana yoga to Prema yoga. Any yoga. But there is no bhoga. When you are in yoga, my dear friends, when you're in yoga, the mind is in coma. The mind doesn't exist. Because that is, if the mind is alive, you are not in yoga. If the mind has space to come, then you are not in yoga. But if you are in real yoga, the mind is not there. So Rumataji has given the O. But what is the M? Monk. I told you, N and K will come automatically. No desires and no karma nil and no desire, right? This will come automatically. But the two key to become a monk, the two keys, what Monkey said, two keys is one, to master the mind. Nobody has told me how to do this. And two, to be only in yoga. Only in yoga, Mataji, it's not easy. Huh? Don't tell me it's very easy. No.
Not easy, but we can try to do it.
No, not so easy to try. M is easier. What you have given O is a secondary way, and according to me, it's a support system. But the main thing is master of mind. If you ask me who is a monk, M-O-N-K, is master of mind. Tell me how. Liko, come on.
Okay. So this mind is very powerful. Thoughts are coming uninvited. So we can discipline our mind by keeping it busy in inquiring, who am I? Who am I? So mind will be busy in thinking, who am I? then the answer will come. I am not the body, I am not the mind, I am not the ego. Continuously let it be busy in thinking, who am I? That is the only way you can master your mind, silent mind.
Yeah, but
That is why I think.
No, technically very good, but Bliko, what happens is the mind will tell you, Bliko, I am very tired. Now I want coffee. Now I want to eat toffee. Now I want to have chai. Now I want to go. So the mind will not stop there. How do you become a master of mind? So today we have come to the end of the session with only one question. To be a monk, the three other things are okay. M-O, be only in yoga. You will remain a monk. You will remain a monk. Rumataji, how do you become a monk? By being master of mind. How do you remain a monk? How do you remain a monk? By being only in yoga. By having no desire. By having karma, no karma. But how do you become a monk? Girish.
A monk has realized that there is no mind.
Okay, and then what
Yes.
happened?
Only by realizing that there is no mind, you become
And
the
then-
master. When the thoughts come.
No, when the thought will come.
But
Girish.
you are a master. You
So
will
what do you,
realize
how
that
do you
there is
become?
no mind.
How
And
do you
if I
master?
let become multiple in number, it will become mind.
How
Before
do
that
you become?
becomes, you can.
How do you become? How do you become a master? How do you become a master? How do you become a master?
You are
Yes, sir,
ready
I
with the
can.
sword of your intellect to cut the thoughts.
Repeat, please.
You are ready with the sword of intellect. Cut out the thoughts. Whenever
Excellent.
required.
Excellent. Tell me how.
Being in consciousness. In
Excellent.
consciousness, your intellect.
Now explain what you've given the answer. Explain it.
You
You're
have
given the answer. Now
Yes.
explain it.
You have realized the truth.
Yeah.
You desire nothing because you realize I have come with nothing. I will go.
No, really, don't drift. You have given the answer. Now think for 1 minute. Till Rajesh Rao, please form your answer. Please clearly form your answer. You've given the answer. Now form it. Be good in my bag. In a Ziploc. Rajesh Rao.
I think you told it few days ago. Tell it to shut up. Finish. Tell it
Beautiful.
to shut up. Close the door. Finish.
Beautiful. Beautiful. How? Answer is correct. Now tell me practically how. Answer is correct. Answer is not when Girish gives the
Every
right
time
answer.
it comes, kill the thought. Kill the thought.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Tell me how. No, one more.
By Prema Yoga, seeing God in all in God.
No. I want to give you all a practical method, my dear friends. I want to give you all a practical method. Girish, are you ready with the form thoughts? Big one. I want a practical method. How? Girish, are you ready, Girish? Girish, is ready? No, it's very simple. You are all given the answer. Here it is. This is the mind. Every time the mind comes, flip to consciousness. Again, the mind will come. Can you read? Aru, can you read the words are clear? It's not ulta. The camera is not ulta, no?
No, we can see.
Is right.
So, my dear friends, every time mind comes, what is mind? Ashok Nichani, what is the mind? What is the mind?
So mind is a rascal.
No. Rajesh,
Bundle
what
of
is the mind?
thoughts.
Bundle of thoughts. Good. Mind is a bundle of thoughts. Every time, let me tell you what's going to happen. Thought comes. Flip to consciousness. When you flip to consciousness, you know what you tell? You tell the thought, wait. This is a practice you have to take up from today onwards. Stop thinking and let thought come like snowflakes. Let the thought not pour like rain. If the thought pours like rain, you will go down the drain. If you let the, I'm telling you, I'm guaranteeing you, if you let the thought pour like rain, it will flush you down the drain. And you will be full of pain. If you let the thoughts come like rain, it will flush you down the drain and you will be full of pain again and again. Because there is no other way. My dear friends, I am telling you, there is no other way. Am I telling a complicated matter or I'm telling simple? Please understand what I'm saying. When a thought comes, become conscious of the thought. Watch the thought. The thought is troubling you. Somebody's coming in, the thought is coming and telling you, you know, your beloved doesn't love you. I'm giving you an example. The thought comes and tells your beloved doesn't love you. The thought comes and tells you, you are going to have cancer. The thought comes and tells you, you are going to lose all your money tomorrow. The thought comes and tells you, your son is going to run away from the house. Stop. Stop, stop. Tell the thought, stop, 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 stop. Learn to stop thought. Right now, what we are doing, you know, who will tell me what we are doing right now? Who will tell me what we are doing right now? Who can tell me? When thought comes, what are we doing? Who will tell me?
We are fighting.
We are?
Fighting.
No.
We are feeding the
We are feeding?
feeding the thought. We
No.
are
We get carried away with the thoughts by
No.
identifying.
No, you're
Identifying.
simple. No, wait. No, please, I'm asking you a very simple, a 4th standard child can give answer. I'm saying when the thought comes, you have to stop the thought. Right now, what are you doing?
Giving attention to it.
Huh?
Attention to it.
Good. You are giving attention. And what you're doing? By giving attention, what are you doing?
Stopping
Making
the
it more
mind.
powerful.
Hello. Hello.
Catching the thought.
Hello. Catching later, Ashok. Hello.
Yeah.
You are
We are entertaining the stop. So
good. Buddha is given the answer. What's the meaning? What's the meaning, Buddha? Entertaining the thought means what, Buddha?
means we welcome it and
Correct. You are opening the door of your house to the thought.
correct.
You are telling the thought, come on, welcome, come on, Mr. Thought. And one thought comes, second thought comes, third thought comes, fourth thought comes, fifth thought comes. Tell me, how many of you are stopping the thought? Tell me. How many of you can be bold enough to tell me you are stopping the thought? If you can
None of
stop
us.
the yes,
None
none
of
of you.
us.
Good. But the moment you stop the thought, you become the master.
I'm trying.
Stop the thought.
Okay.
Because in thought we are caught. And because in thought we are caught, we have no consciousness. Please understand the simple logic. Why we are not able to use the discrimination power. Sudeep, you're understanding, Sudeep, or you're not getting what I'm saying? Why, if a thought is coming, you say, okay, is it? Like that? Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. The thought came like rain. It pushed you down the drain and you have so much pain again and again. Stop the thought. Possible? Not possible. Bliko, is it possible or not possible? Bliko?
We can pause for a moment, but then it will again bombard. So we have to be, aware of stopping it and channelizing it.
No, Bliko. No. Here it is. Stop the thought and stop it again and stop it again and stop it again And stop it again and 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 again.
Yes, Guruji, but how to stop?
How do you stop? Stop it. Right now, I'm telling you, Rohit, that you're going to get cancer tomorrow. Are you accepting the thought? Tell it bullshit. Shut up, man. Get out, man. Get out, Mr. Thought. Shut up, Mr. Thought. We have become friends of the mind. We have allowed what Buddha said just now. Buddha said we entertain thoughts. We are entertaining thoughts. We are welcoming thoughts. We are opening the door to thoughts. And because of you doing that, you are losing your consciousness. The moment you are losing your consciousness, Ashok Chotwani, you are not able to use your power of discrimination. Are you understanding, Ashok Chotwani? Are you not understanding? You have to practice from today, my dear friends, from today. Stop thought. Stop it. Stop thinking. Stop thought. Stop thought. Stop thought. Stop, 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 stop. You know Congress symbol? Hand? Huh?
Yes, sir. I have an idea how to stop them, sir. Practical.
Yes, who's giving the idea?
Sir Shashank.
Tell
Sir,
me, Shashank.
idea is besides investing in time in bhoga, we have to invest time in understanding the mind and how it works. For example, I have seen that every thought, when it becomes solid and give pain to us, once upon a time it was a seed, and to pick up the seed and throwing it out of the mind was easy. But when it became the tree, we were very painful in throwing it out. So besides bhoging, we should invest time in understanding the mind. So it is only be done by one thing. It is painful. First, we have to feel the pain of being in thoughts. Then when we are in hell of pain, then we will think, let's understand the mind. At that
No.
moment, we will think.
So in one line, how do you stop? How do you stop the thought in one line?
We have to invest time in understanding the mind, and
Sorry.
then
No. you are. How can you understand the mind when there is no mind? The mind is only Shashank. The mind is only thoughts. Stop the thought. Period. 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 Stop the thought. Be in consciousness. Activate the intellect. I'm repeating the answer today in three steps. 1, stop thinking. Be in consciousness. Activate the intellect. Be a monk. Stop the thought. Be in consciousness. Activate the intellect. Be a monk. Stop the thought. Be in consciousness. Activate the intellect. Be a monk. Tomorrow there is no call. I look forward to seeing you day after tomorrow at 8. I bow down to you with folded hands.